Hey there, welcome to my final match of the Hinterlands mix group phase against Gazbag. I just need to win a couple games to clinch, and even if I lose, I still have a decent chance as long as Gazbag doesn't 4-0 whoever he plays last. I think maybe it's Raven Shard. So this board has, I was gonna say no draw, but it's got experiment. It doesn't have its villages, but that's not a huge deal, to be honest. It doesn't have all VP. Might be a larger deal. Sculptor experiment is kind of a nice thing, though it would be nicer if you had a village. It would be bonkers if you had a village, but other than that, I mean, you can trash down and then you can buy provinces. I mean, that's really all you can do. I mean, you can get some duchies various ways. But they're not necessarily... I don't know how good is like the silos. You don't really want it to. I don't know how silos opening works as a general rule. It's probably better on the 3-4. I mean, I don't know how it works on the 4-3 because you could just, I don't know what it does for you. It doesn't really do anything for you. So I'll just take a transmogrify. My goal here would just be to be playing a sculptor some, trash some, and then have an artisan probably. He's got the 5-2. I don't know if I'd take the Duchess there. I'm inclined to say you don't want the Duchess. Well, it's okay. It's alright, to be honest. Because you would like to hit 6. I guess I'll keep it. I don't really know. He did his 6. This is a really nice draw, and then he's got upgrade in here with, well, he upgrade may have missed. I hope upgrade missed. Otherwise, this is quite the fortunate draw. For him, I need an upgrade. Well, I can get one with the artisan, of course. I would take experiments, yeah. He had a really nice shuffle. I would like to... He's definitely a little bit ahead here. Yikes. That was really not too terribly friendly. I could kill the transmogrify. None of that was exactly what I would have liked, to be honest. I probably should have left that, actually. Well, okay. I don't know. Alright, this is nice. Now I'm moving. Okay, that all worked out really good. God bless silos. God bless silos again. I'm trying to figure out exactly how wild you can go on upgrade stuff via some other things. Okay, very good. That turn wasn't very good for him. I wouldn't say. I'm not sure about my experiment gains, but whatever. Hopefully his draws are cruddy enough here that he just can get one of the dens. I wouldn't mind taking another one on my turn. I'll be buying a province on my turn though, for sure. Right now I just have better money and better pile threat in general. Pile threat's not a big deal here, but not a huge deal anyway. Alright, so we split the dens, that's fine. He doesn't really have money. He can get a gold. So can I, of course. There's not a lot to do as far as draw here. Gaining draw anyway. So it kind of makes sense to try and save the experiments. At least a little bit. Feels like he'd be a little hard pressed to buy a province this turn. Maybe he has the money, but you really don't want to be gaining the coppers. Like, that's not very sustainable. I would argue that is not particularly sustainable. I think I'll keep the transmog. Suppose that's gonna go into a gold, yeah. So we're not quite. I'm not certain that that was correct at all. Fortunately, he didn't have 2 transmogrifies down, so that wasn't like a huge deal. I don't know that I really helped myself by calling on the silver. Yeah, that's rough for him because, like, I can mill. Well, I don't know that I can mill. That should be clear. But I can, like, triple duchy. He has no transmogrifies on the mat. What's better? Just province duchy. I have a lot of things I can do here because of what the hand looks like. He's limited though. Well, he does have the upgrades index still in the artisan. I could go pretty heavy on duchies here. He's not, if I get duchies, that's fine, because he's not going to... He's not going to end it. For certain. And I'm kind of setting myself up to possibly end it. It's not super clear that this was that useful to me. Yeah, I would take a duchess. This is way more dense than I would like to see at this point, but I would have much rather seen some golds and silvers. Okay, so he played transmog but did not get any well, we don't know yet what he's doing as far as that. That was pretty bad, actually, for me draw here. He plays 1-10. He still can't end it, so that's fine. I'm sure not the problem. We'll see what he gets here. I think with the 2 transmogs on the mat and the 3 dens, I should be pretty good. But he could score quite a bit here potentially. Well, he didn't have a very big hand, so he can't score that much. But he can score a little bit. He can certainly score 7 or 9-ish points or something like that. That's well within reach for him. we'll see what's specific. So all he got was that. So I'll just end it here for sure. I guess it's not technically for sure, but it's really likely. I had some good silos. Really was good to me, which silos is good, but you know, it rescued quite a few early turns for me. I'm not really all that sure that I made the best choices at the end there, but I felt like what I did was fairly conservative and safe and wins most of the time. Uh, 5-2. It's not like, I guess I could think about a ball. I wish it was Barrow or Baker on the board. That would have been good. I mean, my options are like ball, stonemason, din, that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm not going to do a stonemason, but anyway. Like I could ball for Catapult and Ghost Town, actually. So that does make all this money miss. Well, no, it doesn't make it miss. It puts it in. That's kind of appealing. I'm not sure that it was correct, but it has some kind of something to it. I think, man, Artisan's really good here. Yeah, this is where we're gonna live for a while. I'm not gonna take another Faithful Hound, but if you can get, I mean, actually they're okay. Unless you draw your Catapult, then they're not so okay. But I still am gonna play it here because I would like to buy ports. Now he's gonna attack me. It would have been nice to have it before, but or to have the hounds in this, have one hound in this hand specifically. Oh, he didn't attack me. Okay. Oh, there's guide. I didn't even notice guide. I'm not very observant. That hound is so faithful. His silver has been okay for him. I guess I'll get one. He's got a guide down now, so it's not as big a deal. Hopefully I can get to artisan this time. Okay. Very good. None of the hounds. That's depressing. Okay. You didn't play it anyway. Okay. So, does he have a guide down? He does have a guide down, so I don't need to attack him. I don't know why I'm going for castles, but I am. I definitely don't think you have to go for castles at that point at all. I'm really not. I don't really quite have the deck under control, so that's a little bit silly, but so be it. Ooh, this is really not very good. He didn't call his guide. I am forgetting innovation. I kind of forgot innovation was here. I'm also forgetting stonemason. I kind of shut my eyes to the board. I should wake it back up. Yeah, because there's definitely some innovation-worthy stuff to do here. Yeah, I need to wake up. Ports are okay, and he gets another artisan. That's all right. It's more like a question of when to get this stuff in my mind. I could port for the guide, or I could stonemason for the guides. At some point it may be worth cursing him. Yeah, the ball was bad. The ball for the castles was super bad. I don't know if it matters too much what I put on top here. Okay, this will all work, I believe. Yeah, because I only need to buy ports. We're also approaching a 3 pile. So that's something to keep in mind. Like, I assume he's going to get the 10s, probably. He may get the castles here, conceivably. I will probably go for the castles if I get a chance. I'll probably take them on my turn. Probably should have gotten innovation at some point. I'm not that far from a 3 pile. He takes a duchy. That's interesting. I don't know how the guide... Well, that's not true. I do know how that works. I wonder if I should call the guide and get these hounds. Does that make sense as a play? I'm just gonna hold off. I may have a finish here. If I can empty ports and Faithful Hound. Might require artisaning for a... I don't know that I'm going to draw a deck. So... now if I draw a deck, then the options are a little bigger. Like if I stonemason for ports, then I gain another stonemason. I gotta check if I have the draw to do it. If I stonemason for ports, then I artisan a stonemason. And then if I stonemason for, like, say, stonemason and hound, and draw that stonemason, that should work. I mean, I only need to have like $4 at the end of it all. And I just have to trash a greater than 5 cost to get the point. I should have a spare den for that. Or a spare ghost. I think this will work. I didn't actually like check the check the money per se. Which I probably should have done. This might not actually work. I'm gonna keep $4. It might be a tie. Tie also just works for me because that's all I need to advance. So I think there is probably a win there with some different ordering of things. This cost me a point, right? Trashing that. Definitely feels like there was a win. I forgot ball. There's probably a win with the ball. I didn't really look for ball stuff. Oh well, that's fine. I think there was likely a win with ball. Playing the catapult on something. Oh well. This is fine. So I'm gonna advance. I also was like, didn't have to go for a win at all either. I could have scored a decent amount of points there and like been totally fine. I didn't have to go for a win. But since I had started doing it, I just went ahead and these are I just went ahead and tried it. I think there was likely a ball finish. Or some sort of finish. Maybe change some order or something. Or maybe there's just something in hand still that I just am missing, which is extremely possible as well. Yeah, this is a pretty easy opening. Since I just have the 2-5 anyway, I'll just go ahead and get Lackey's Apprentice, and then I may skip Catapult if I can get to Goons fast enough. If I'm really lucky here. There's not a lot of draw on the board. Well, Apprentice, but it's a little bit awkward. So they're not super. Obviously, I like my opening, or I like the opening I got better. The rest of it wasn't the best draws ever for me. They're fine though. Nothing missed. That would have been the worst outcome. This is sort of a pain because I would really rather guide this hand. I guess I can still guide it. There's no rule against doing it anyway. Probably gonna start balling lackeys here fairly soon. Well, if we draw the Goons, then we'll buy them on loose buys like every time. This isn't bad. I need additional guides. Definitely. And another Apprentice. This isn't the best shuffle in the world to trigger, but you kind of have to play the guide. This will be double lackeys. He's cleaner than me. I need to try and get... I could do better on cleanliness for sure. I guess there's no reason not to trigger. I mean, there may have been a reason. That's probably not the most accurate thing in the world to say. Still need a second guide. Probably a third Apprentice. Oh, he didn't discard me there. That's good. kind of would like to play the second goons. I like that that's more expensive than buying 2 lackeys. I played my guide so I could I can also just do that. I didn't get a whole bunch of points off that, but it's okay. I lost my silvers, but that's also okay. Who cares? He buys a province, which just looks awful. To be perfectly honest. Well, I'll probably play these. I don't want to play too many. I want to have some enough to play. Like, why would you buy the province and the gold? Like, you would just clearly want to go the other direction with that. But I want to save enough to do double goons at least some of the time. 6 is not quite there. This is good. Well, I can still double goons like 3 more times, something like that. That's pretty nice. I'm just gonna buy these things, Apprentice and Guide, and just draw a deck a bunch of times. I think my opening was like definitely better than my opening. Not in the sense of what I chose to open, but I mean, I think the 5-2 is better than what he had for sure. I probably should, I mean, I should have won that second game. I just got antsy. I wanted Sammy to have his 15-1 unchallenged. Okay, so the 5-2 here is again pretty nice, I think. I'm not sure what I want to open. I'm trying to think if you can just go like straight fool's gold. The alternative would be to build, well, straight is hard because there's groundskeeper, right? But then your alternative is like you have to empty the provinces if you do that. Like, there's no 2 ways around it. Which maybe isn't enough to say that you don't necessarily do it, but I mean, you gotta get the groundskeepers, I think. So I'm gonna open Tracker Sculptor. So you're gonna get some cursed villages. And then groundskeepers, probably some jesters, catacombs. This is, I mean, whatever, this is fine. It's not ideal, but I might pilgrimage actually. I'm probably gaining the silver here anyway. Could be the cemetery here, though. I may wait on that. I think it would have been reasonable, or maybe better, for me to get the cemetery there, but that's not what I did, so. He's getting fool's golds, which I disagree with, but we'll see how it works out for him. I'm thinking about another curse village, but might be Jester. Well, I don't want Jester now that he has these. If he's going to keep getting those, which you assume he will since you typically do, makes me not want Jester. Hopefully we find the sculptor. Okay, this is really great. We can play the tracker first. I can't remember if sculptor... Well, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, I can use... So I could use the trash there. What did he buy? A cemetery? Oh, there. Yeah. That's fine, I guess. I still don't like the fool's golds. This is actually an okay... I feel like I do want ghost here, though. Otherwise, I would be all about... I would be all about trying to do the cemetery here. But I think I want the... I'm actually going to put a groundskeeper on top. I feel like it's a... Actually, it should be a catacombs. We'll see if he'll let me undo. It should be a catacombs. Groundskeeper is not unreasonable there, but I super dislike the fool's golds. Even though I almost did it, right? What's my excuse? Yes. Please. I think I'm going to use a villager here to do this thing. It seemed worth it. There's not really a 4 I want, is there? I want to have at least $4 because I want to buy $4 or $5. I either want to buy the pilgrimage now or I want to wait till I have the groundskeeper. So I just don't know if a 4 helps me all that much. There aren't good 4s really. I don't like. It's not like I want 4 trackers or 2 trackers even hardly. A second tracker isn't terrible, but And a silver, it would be not bad to have $10 in deck. I'll admit to that. Whatever, I'm gonna draw. Do I want another cemetery? Or do I just want the silver? I'm gonna try the silver this time. Since I think that gives me 10. I guess I really only need 9, but nonetheless. I could try Jester. I just don't want Fool's Golds. Oh. I won't ask. I'm way ahead. I won't ask. This is, I botched that up, but I'm not gonna ask. That's too far for that undo. Obviously, I should have played the Cursed Village is what I'm referring to. But I messed it up, so whatever. I got 3 good things still, but that was quite silly of me. I'm probably gonna that was probably not my best play of all time, but what's Envious? Well, that's gonna hurt a little bit next turn, but not too much. I'm still completely out of range here. I guess well, no, I can't really draw unless I get the gold thingy. Is there really anything that I want to draw in here, though? Not really, right? Well, I mean, obviously this turn the gold is kind of not good, but one, two, three, four. This is 5, 6, 7. Someone says 7. What I'm gonna do here, actually, I'm gonna get one villager back, and then I'm gonna trash some of this stuff. Because I really am only gonna try and buy the pilgrimage anyway. Okay. So far, the hexes haven't really done a whole lot to me. The last one did hurt me a little bit, but he's got nothing. I don't think this can. Well, the wisp can potentially draw, so it's still better to do it like this. That's not that useful. It's okay, it's fine. Should I get the cemetery? I need to have 10 here, but 1, 2. I really need 9, right? But I should keep 10 in deck, technically, probably. Well, 9 is going to be actually pretty sufficient for most purposes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, realistically, realistically, you just don't need it. Because you can buy 2 gardens or whatever. I mean, you don't really need to buy an expensive VP card ever. Alright. So that was the group thing of Hinterlands mix. I will be into the bracket stage, and so tune in for more of these boards. I've actually really loved this mix, so thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later.